Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Kaiserine Margaret of the Rabe dynasty, founded by a mercenary, but now the rulers of the Roman Empire, the true Roman Empire, which we know is in Greece, right? Exactly. These holy pretenders over here, they're not really all that holy. We are clearly the holiest Roman empress, and that cannot be denied. So, picking up from that last episode where we finished our education and got that coveted 5-star education trait, the Golden Sovereign Stewardship plus 10, Learning plus 3, Vassal Taxes plus 25, and a big bonus to monthly lifestyle for stewardship and for learning. So, we are currently going down the learning tree. Yeah, we are, and we did just take Athens as well, another a center of learning, which is just kind of solidifying this new Roman Empire here as the true heirs to Rome. But yeah, where are we going to go from here? Well, we're currently involved in a war. We're assisting our allies in France with taking back their lands from the from the English here, and so hopefully we'll be able to pull that off. I've got 7,000 troops here, very capable ones, which we'll try to keep an eye on, but I think our focus is mostly going to be back here in the heart of the empire. So yeah, we're going to get time rolling, and let's just kind of see what happens here. Now, I do think, if I remember correctly, when I last checked, oh no, I think we were able to ask for gold. Oh, somebody just asked them for gold. Oh man. Oh well, he makes 116 per month, so we'll be able to ask him for gold soon. So we're gonna get some money from the Pope. He would actually give us a claim as well. So, I'm kind of tempted to do that, but I want to get the gold first. The claim's not really going to be that useful because I don't intend to invade Germany anytime soon. And Kaiserine Margaret probably doesn't intend to do much invading at all. Instead, I think she probably wants to focus more on development. So that is what we're going to do, and we're going to spend some money to that regard. Oh no, our inspiration ends in tragedy as Chagger was slain there. I receive a missive from my adventurer, and after the first few lines, I know it will be the last. I am but a wretched, twisting thing now as my health and my body betrays me. But in this state, I never thought I would be capable of witnessing such a height as the snowy kingdom of clouds and fog from atop a mountain. Such a withered flower does not deserve this beauty. Knowing that my time will perhaps be upon me at any moment, I have decided to leave myself to the ice. Perhaps the cold will preserve me with a semblance of myself intact. A truer romancer of danger there never was. Well, a little bit of a waste of money there, but we do have another inspired person. Somebody wants to forge a dagger. How good are you? He's a master. Yeah, maybe we could get a dagger made for us. Makes more sense than wielding that big sword, the Raven sword, which we'll probably pass down to his son if we have one. And this person wants to forge us regalia, so let's get that going as well. I think somebody pointed out that we owe... Did we owe some money, or did we pay that debt off? No idea, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Yeah, so where do we go from here? Well, apparently to deal with the peasants. To the loathsome Kaiserine Margaret, we will not stand for your vile oppression of good Greek Orthodox. No. This is a Catholic empire now. Our time is now at hand. With St. George guiding us, we will rise up and free ourselves from your unbelieving ruler. Signed, Leader Himerios of the Populist Uprising. Fine. No. You want freedom? You shall have it, and death is the obvious answer to this. So I guess we'll raise up the rest of our armies here. I'm sure we'll be able to handle it with what we got. So yeah, let's raise up our armies here. How's our armies over in France doing? Oh, looks like we're planning to engage them in a fight. Let's go and join them. Inspiration, someone to impress. Lately, my efforts to impress have fallen flat. My friendship with Sergios is standing on shaky ground. It's a mess. However, I've got a brilliant idea. I'll have my beneficiary Matilda Adam. Oh no, we can't have Sergios dedicated to on our regalia. That makes no sense. All right, yeah, it looks like we are engaging in a fight here. I'll keep an eye on this one while we prepare for the fight over here. Yeah, we've got 7,000 troops, which, you know, 7,000 versus 20,000 peasants. I think that we can probably pull off a victory here. Yeah, it's just levies, right? As long as we're in a defensive battle, I think we can pull it off. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. We should be able to win this fight against the English. Looks like they're not even gonna, the French aren't even gonna need us over here. We're gonna send the English packing, which we absolutely did. He is a man now. It has been a good while since I saw my old heartthrob, Isidoros. Even after all these years, the thought of him as a subject to my childhood infatuation occupies my mind in the midnight hours. He is a man now, and I cannot help but feeling myself reaching for my quill when I think of him. Perhaps I ought to finally make my feelings known. No, I don't think that Marguerite would have a lover. I think she's too beholden to her faith to think of such things. So she'll do her good Christian duty by her husband, but she's not going to take a lover. I don't think. Not at this point in life, anyways. Inspiration realized. Wow, that was extremely fast. My lady. Oh, wow. And he made it an illustrious weapon. What? He did this in like a month and he made this. Let's see what this is. Prowess plus 8. Intrigue per stress level plus 2. Scheme secrecy plus 10%. Wow. I mean, that's a good dagger. That is that strong? I think that's like equal to the Raven sword. It's stronger than the Raven sword. Wow. Well, I mean, we'll equip the dagger for sure. Wow, that is impressive, certainly. All right, looks like we got ourselves our first perk in the learning focus here, and I think we are gonna go for faithful. Get that clergy opinion up. What is the Pope? How much money you got, Pope? Can you give us money now? He's greedy. Oh, come on now. Let's sway the Pope. Let's get the Pope on our side here. I'm sure the Pope will appreciate us, right? Well, if we send our good old Chancellor to go and win him over. Yeah, all right. So let's get these sieges done and taken care of. Oh yeah, how's things going with the peasants over here? Can we pull off a victory here? Holy Warrior might actually be good. Let's see, more commander traits. I think we should be able to pull off a victory here. I'm hopeful. We've got some, yeah, these allies aren't coming in anyways, but I think we'll be okay. Surely, 7,000 strong warriors can take down these peasants. Oh, and Bjorn is fighting in there. Whoa, Bjorn. I like your mustache, my friend. Bjorn the bear. Yeah, I mean, he's engaging in the battle, and it looks like the peasants are no match for our forces here. All right, so that's going on over there. Let's slow time down. We're managing 2 wars essentially here at the same time, so I think we'll okay, they're getting that siege. I think we'll just hold in the French lands here until these peasants are dealt with. Oh, we got some allies coming in actually to assist. Maybe so, maybe so. Didn't need them though. Let's take a look at the details of that battle here. Let's see, Bjorn getting in there. Nice job, Bjorn. He's a brute of a man, but he did well. He got wounded. He was wounded, but he helped bring our army to victory. So there we go. Locals pacified for 20 years. We gain a bunch of legitimacy, some dread as well. Pretty good to see. Now, what do you do with a religious dissenter in a very, very holy kingdom such as this? Well, I mean, we lose some stress by killing this guy, and so burn him at the stake. The only way to do it. as I'm sure we all agree. All right, we'll send those soldiers home because we don't need all of them at the same time. We should be okay over here. This siege is going fine. Oh, you know what? Let's go over here and get the siege going back on these other lands to assist our French friends. All right, Pope, will you come on now? Give us. Oh, there we go. Hey, there we go. Thank you, Pope. We need some money to spread the good faith here in the Holy Roman Empire, the true Holy Roman Empire. These funds will bring me victory. Indeed, they shall. Oh, I'll be glad to take your money. Good dear Pope man. All right, let's get these sieges done. Let's hit the English maybe one more time, and that will probably give us a pretty good chunk of the war score that we need, I'm sure. Hey, let's see. All right, so they're going to finish this siege off right away. And then we can probably break off just enough troops to continue the siege, and then let's see if we can convince our allies to engage them in another battle here. That might be just the perfect balanced approach. Keep the siege going, take down the enemy over here. Looks like they're coming with us, so yeah, I think they know that we can win this fight. Let's put a better commander in charge. Let's send Leon Kematopoulos to go and deal with the enemy there. Yeah, we should be able to take them down here, I'm sure. We'll have the defender advantage, I believe, as well. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, should be an easy fight. The English standing no chance. This ain't gonna be no 100 Years' War, that's for sure. Absolutely just annihilated them. We captured, oh man, and we captured one of their commanders as well. Oh, we crushed the English. Let's take a look at that battle, the Battle of Omal. Let's see, yeah, okay. Oh wait, no, what? 0 losses? Okay, maybe that wasn't it. There's this one, 500 losses versus 12,000. Paradox. I'd like to speak directly to you for a moment. If there's anyone who works on Crusader Kings 3 who happens to be watching this video, please take a moment to look at these numbers and tell me if this feels realistic to you, because I know there were some massacres back in the day, but 500 losses to 12,500 losses? I struggle to surely believe that is that is a feasible thing to happen. At least it happens too often anyways. You know, make the game a little bit tougher, if anything. How's the Mongols doing? Amazingly, of course. This person wants more money. We will give them whatever they need. The Mongols are doing amazing, but Kagan Yeke, despite the fact that he's winning all of these wars over here, he is getting pretty old, and his heirs are just 2 young daughters. Will they be able to hold the empire together? I don't know if that's the case. We can host our grand wedding, but perhaps we should win this war with the French first. We do have, yeah, we got 4 years to fulfill the promise, so don't really need to worry about that just yet. I'm going to take these troops and I'm going to leave a little bit of an army here, and then we'll get a second siege going just to try to ensure that we're getting as much sieging going on as we can. So that we can end this war quickly. How did our future husband turn out? Pretty mediocre, honestly. Shy, callous, greedy, great. But he is quick, so hopefully that'll compound with our own quick trait and we'll get a good heir out of things, but we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Yes. Pope seems to still like us a little bit anyways. Can't blame him. We are a bastion of Catholicism in a land of Orthodox. The siege is almost done. Echoes of history, Manuel Holobolos. The renowned scholar known as Manuel Holobolos is reportedly wandering my realm in search of employ. He hails from the barony of Constantinople and has a certain air about him, sociable yet somewhat feeble. Interesting. Manuel Holobolos was a 13th century scholar and official known for his literary and rhetorical skills. He served in various administrative roles under several Byzantine emperors and is best remembered for his eloquent letters and speeches. Wow. Such a man could serve me well. Yeah, you know, let's get a second historical character in our court here. Wow, this guy's very capable. Nice. We like capable people. Let's give him a job. Nikephoros has got 10 jobs already. So how about we make you our antiquarian? There we go. Sounds like he'll be reasonably capable at that. He seems like a well-learned man. Oh no, an English army is coming. So we should be able to handle that relatively quickly. Can we get any more war score? No, we're maxed out on war scores, so we do need to win on sieges here. This siege is almost going to be finished right away. So we'll go and finish that off. Oh, we got magnificent regalia. Over here, my lady, my beneficiary Mathilde waves me over. I've told many days and nights. Let's take a look at it. It's an extravagant set with excellent craftsmanship. It consists of a gold scepter with a set of pieces of emeralds, a lamb wool cloak that has been embroidered with gold thread, and a gold cross-bearing orb. Nice, very holy. Attraction opinion plus 12, that's okay. Courtly vassal opinion plus 5. Prestige goes up. Piety goes up. Nice. That's actually a pretty reasonable set of regalia, I would say. So let's equip that. And we got something for our royal court. But, oh, here it is. Yeah, okay, let's, what is it? Dalotreos' skull. Oh, okay. Not sure where that came from, but we'll put another skull in our courtroom. Why not? Alright, can we get this war done and taken care of here? We go 97%. Yeah, ticking war score should take care of the rest of that. I guess we're going to go in and join in for one last battle here. Even though it's not going to really help us that much, I don't think. In terms of war score anyways. But we'll join in regardless. Yeah, no, that didn't assist the war score. Alright, let's get one more siege done, and that should pretty quickly put us into the war score that we need. Which one of these places is easier to siege? Power of the Scriptures. Patriarch Lawrence often quotes passages from the Scriptures about holy virtues. I should prove I have paid attention by quoting a passage of my own, preferably one which complements his personality. I will memorize and recite a section on compassion, moderation. Either of those could work. But we'll say moderation because we're not necessarily compassionate ourselves, but I think we can appreciate moderation, and he is a temperate man. And he is flattered, look at that. He's flattered by how well we know him. Details of that battle, that seems a little bit more reasonable, but it's because our troops weren't quite as involved here. What do we have here? We're invited to a hunt. No, I don't think we'll be joining a hunt. That doesn't seem quite our style, does it? Surprised the Mongols aren't coming for us, honestly. Considering, you know, you'd think that they, you know, we're bordering them. They probably think that they've got the advantage over us, but it looks like they're going for easier targets. And it might be set up to go historically. Like, the Mongols did invade Russia here, so, you know, it does make some sense at the very least. All right, this siege should be done pretty quickly, and then we can kind of turn our focus to our wedding and then get back to our realm. But at least the war with our French Allies here. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be done here. So that is perfect. We captured Earl William's sister, Cecilia, during the siege. Well, let's ransom her. Let's ransom her back out. Oh no, let's just release her. A little bit of charity for our enemies, especially because the French just won and took back the French lands. Nice. This makes our ally very powerful here. So we've got a very strong ally now. And that is exactly what we want. So let's make sure to have a good wedding with his brother here. So let us hold that wedding, obviously, in Constantinople. We don't need to travel anywhere, and we are going to absolutely make sure this is a banger of a party by spending everything we can. Recreation, seduction, diplomacy. Diplomacy? No, probably recreation, I think is fine. So there we go. Oh, and we gained the Eager Reveler trait. We're excited about our wedding here. So yeah, I mean, 19 years old, I'm getting wedded, and you know what? We probably don't know very much about this guy yet. We don't know that he's basically a sociopath, so but that's most of our family, so and we know how all that's turned out. Oh man, look at this. We're raking in the money. Even though we are in Providence, we are making a very hefty sum of money here every month. So I don't think we're going to have to worry about money too much going forward here. We will continue to develop our lands here. Let's see. What can we build over here? Barracks. Sure. Let's do that. Oh, did we build? Yeah, we did get this this special building built over here. Yeah, let's get some hospices going over there. Can we do anything? Can we increase the mine? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit of a money hit, but I think we can take it. We're making 53 per month, so. As we prepare for our wedding, we go and we spend a lot of money developing our realm, making sure that this is a strong and powerful realm here. Venice seems to be dealing with a little bit of a rebellion here, Liberty War. Well, we won't take advantage of the Venetians just yet. I don't think Kaiserine Marguerite is a very warmongering type of person. Maybe some people in our court, like, our Marshal Duke Welf, but even he's not really a warmonger. Diligent, patient, he's just a capable man. And I think we'll keep him as our marshal for now. He is very capable, or he's reasonably capable at it at the very least. So yeah, let's let the time roll. How's the wedding coming along? 4 more months, because our husband's taking his sweet time to get here. Oh, what do we got down here? Little independent Armagnac. And then we've got basically, oh no, wait, Andorra is over here, right? But pretty much a little independent county over here. This timeline's version of Andorra. All right, we get another learning perk. Convert faith in county progress speed. That one is good because we are trying to convert Constantinople, and 74 years is a long time. Is that counting? 25%? Yeah, it must be. It's because our patriarch sucks. Can we get a different patriarch here? Can we fire this man? Imprison him? Did you commit a crime? Could you have committed a crime? Well, in any case, let's keep time rolling over here. Oh yeah, we still got a warlike court. I don't know if we're gonna change that. I mean, we could take a look at our court here. Warlike court. Could we be like a I mean, we could go to a diplomatic court. But I'm not entirely sure just yet. How's the cultural acceptance going? Because I do still want to make like a ruling class hybrid culture. I don't necessarily want to convert all the Greek people here because I think that would be unlikely. But creating like a ruling class of Sax Romans, I think would be pretty cool. We're at 23. Yeah, no, we need 40 to get up there. So, right. So let's go over here. It always feels amazing when you have been planning something for so long and spent so much money on it, and then it's finally here. Everything is ready, the decorations are in place, the guests are mingling, and servants scurry around with loaded dishes. I am pacing around in excitement and nervousness when my future spouse, Count Alphonse, appears, radiant at his finest. Oh, he became a count? Oh, they gave him a title? Well, that's annoying. I was really hoping that they wouldn't. Oh well. It is what it is. We are ready to begin. Yeah, that is frustrating. Oh well. As if organizing a wedding worthy of my family's stature weren't stressful enough, I also have to deal with Alphonse's relatives, like Esclarmonde Capet. His sister, oh, this is his sister, has been following me around, complaining about everything. I'm sure we can find some common ground, we say. Or we say, it's gonna be just fine. Relax, please. There we go. Oh, and we become closer with her. I pity you, acquaintance. Chieftain Vintilla tells me what married life is like, full of bickering, mistrust, and strife. No. Surely Alphonse is perfect for me, right? Please, I know all about marriage. Will it really be that bad? I think this is just us, like, telling ourselves that. But no, we fear Alphonse will not suit us, and honestly, he probably won't. Weddings are just politics, I steel myself as I wait for my future husband to join me. Just politics, I repeat to myself. How bad can it be? But nothing prepared me for the moment I see Alphonse for the first time. No portrait or description could do justice to the gentle look on his face. Oh no. Well, you're gonna be in for a hard lesson here. No poet has ever sung such a beauty as his. Time hangs still when our eyes meet and everyone else seems to disappear. Then he smiles at me and I know everything will be all right. Oh no. We've fallen for a sociopath. Ugh. Well, could it be you I've been waiting for? He becomes our soulmate. Well, great. I mean, our soulmate has is barely capable of any emotion, but maybe he has some sort of affection towards us that isn't just pure possessiveness. The preparations and rituals of a wedding ceremony are many. In a lull in between them, I hear some snickering and scoffing coming from a group of Alphonse's relatives. Oh, it's Esclarmonde again. It's truly a shame we couldn't find anyone better for poor Alphonse, but such is life. Oh man, I really want to say, is that a challenge? But the shy and humble Kaiserine Marguerite would never step up like that. She is not that bold of a woman. So of course she just says, yes, of course. Even though we're the Empress of Rome, how could they possibly have found a better match than that? Some people can't please them. What kind of activities do we have going on here? Oh, lots of little random tidbits. All steps of the ceremony are important, but now it comes to say I do, and of course we are, because we're in love with this man. A true romantic love. Aww. There we go. Hey, did Nikephoros give us flowers? I think he did. Yeah, Kaiserine Marguerite received flowers from Nikephoros Plamedes. Oh, he's such a good guy. As the ceremony concludes, we all move to the banquet venue. I secretly smile to myself, picturing the joys to come from my married life with Alphonse. Not everyone can be so lucky to marry such a likable person. I wish everyone to share in on my happiness. Let's all tuck in. Oh, we are so happy right now. Oh, wow. And one of the Khans bestowed a gift on us. Wow. I know I should be spending time with my new husband, Alphonse, and his family, but I just can't tear myself away from my friend, Quasmerelda. I can see Count Alphonse starting to glare at me, but every time I try to excuse myself, Quasmerelda has me howling with laughter all over again. Let's sneak out so we can talk quietly. Alphonse, come join us. Oh no, that's probably what we're gonna say, right? You have to excuse me, my friend. Let's sneak out so we can talk. Oh no, I would love to gain the trait Confider, though. I really want this trait, you guys. But as much as it pains me, our new love of our life, of course we would ask him to come over and join us. And of course, it's highly unlikely that he's going to become rivals with our best friend. Yep, they fall into an argument. They became rivals. Ugh, that was a painful one. But I'm gonna make the choices that make the most sense for the character. Ouch. The hall is awash with a riotous parade of acting troops, dancing musicians, and exotic charlatans, delighting guests en masse. Near my seat, both Duke Morkios and Prince David share their opinions on the display. Now, this is how I like it. But David moans because he's a moaner. I'm focused on the actual entertainment, we say. Fine sculptures, exotic tapestries, strange foreign flower arrangements, and more festoon the banquet hall, a veritable feast for the eyes. Near my seat, Maurikios and Dobrava share their opinions on the decorations. Now, this is what I was expecting, but she says that it's all a little exhausting. But we won't get involved because we are shy. Oh, we got a wedding gift. That's nice. Hey, the barrel's here. Alistair Mackenzie. Is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting while flickering torchlight plays off every wall. Light bouncing like laughter around the hall. I can't think of a single thing I'd change. It's all just perfect. Sometimes it's nice to simply sit back and enjoy the little things in life. This is where I want to be. Oh man, huge stress loss, but good folk to mingle with here. Oh no, you know what? This is the better option as well, but once again, the good folk to mingle with here doesn't make sense for the shy Kaiserine. So I'm gonna take the the non-ideal option. Oh well. Every feast, there's always one. Every single feast. One long-winded, ill-born peasant cornering people who will just not be silent. And this time it's Maria di Castropola. This is the most English way to pronounce that name. That's very interesting, we say, as we try to diffuse the situation. You're tactful, but nothing more. We gain approachable for 15 years. My Seneschal Eustratios goes on and on about friendship, and that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lady? No. Please do go on, we say. Even though we probably are being bored. The feast is starting to wind down. Time to lead us to the bedchamber. Oh dear. Kaiserine Margaret's probably equal parts excited and terrified, I'm sure. The fire in the grate has started to wither, and I stare at its flames in silence. The light, its warmth. Count Alphonse is searching for something in his wooden chest as I take my eyes off the flames to look at him. Marguerite, he says, offering me a small package wrapped in silk. I saved this since I heard of our betrothal, and now I offer it to you as a token of my love. Oh no, he became a drunkard too? Oh my gosh, we're in love with just a terrible guy. You are my greatest gift, and you will become the owner of the house embroidery ribbon. But our marriage is set to produce many children. Well, that's good, at least. A secret exposed. My Duke William has had an extramarital affair with his lover, Aniko. Oh no. This crime cannot go unpunished. Guards, we say. Yeah, we will imprison the adulteress here. As the banquet reached its climax, Alphonse and I share mortified looks, betraying our mutual feelings on the imminent bedding ceremony. As the procession sets off to the chambers, I hopefully offer, we don't have to do this, right? Over the hollering and drumming. Let's have the room to ourselves. Barred bedding. Come, dear, it will be... Well, we're both shy. So I think that's... Yeah, I think that both of us would do that. So that is... Yeah, we're absolutely going to do that. Oh, poor Bjorn. He's had a crush on us too this whole time. He's probably devastated. Alphonse and I are led to the chambers by the raucous wedding party, the echoing shouts and laughter heralding the bedding ceremony. Patriarch Laurent blesses our marital bed before tucking us in, pouring cups of strong spice wine and directing us to drink them. We gaze at each other happily as the party starts to depart, alone at last. Before the door shuts, Alphonse's brother Bernard cries, "Atta boy!" Oh, great. Baron Bernard. Great. Oh, yawn. I'm suddenly sleepy. I think I'll need some more wine for this. Yeah, you know what? I think maybe we do need a little bit more liquid courage, and our husband agrees. Yeah, of course, because he's a drunkard. Finally, the last guest leaves. I look around the deserted venue, the food leftovers, the spilled Cypriot commandaria on the floor, the echoes of people's laughter still lingering in the air, and I feel satisfied. What an amazing day. And I did a very fine job at organizing it. Thank you all for coming. You married Count Alphonse. We gain a good chunk of prestige. Gain magnificent host, which is very nice as well. We got some money back even. We destroyed our stress completely. We're absolutely the least stressed person in the world. Gained some legitimacy. Celebrated a magnificent wedding and gained a little bit more legitimacy as well. So actually, this was all very, very, very positive for us. Let's take a look at our legitimacy here. Getting close to that level 4. We're slowly becoming legitimized here. Oh, nice. And we got another dynasty legacy. The question is, which one do we choose? Which one makes sense for not only the Rabe dynasty that we've had thus far? Legitimacy, maybe? No? Not guile. I don't know if we're going to continue down this guile route. Erudition, possibly? Or do we continue down glory? Renowned name, monthly prestige, number of knights, or bounteous loins, fertility? Could be good. There's actually a couple different options here. Let's see. Activities. That's actually a good question. I think I'm leaning towards continuing down glory, though. So that's what we're going to go with in that. So there we go. We are now wedded. Duke Welf died. Great. Well, we'll need a new marshal. Duke Evardo, who absolutely hates us. But we could put him in that position. He is reasonably capable. Very well. You can have your council position, Duke Everardo. But yeah, we are now a wedded woman. We are ruling over a reasonably stable realm. We're making significant amounts of money. The question is, where do we go from here? Well, as always, I ask you to leave your comments down below because I want to know what you guys think we should do next, because there are options and there are plenty of them. So leave your comments down below. I'll take a look at them and I'll decide which ones I think are worth listening to. No, they all are, but I'm only going to do some of them. In any case, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, like the video. And I will see you in the next one.